All right, today is the very first Sunday of the year in 2024, being the 7th of January. Now, today on the sermon, I'll be talking about a wonderful topic, but before I introduce it, let me quickly give us a direction on how the sermon is going to come for the most part of this year. Every month, we're going to take a focus and we'll focus on that particular theme. For every month, there will be a theme, and on that theme, we're going to run a series. That is, we're going to have four episodes in each month based on the theme. So we're going to work based on thematic areas for 2024, and that's the approach we're going to do. So for today's discussion, I'm going to be talking briefly about faith-based goals. Faith-based goals. Now, every year, ending of the year and the new year, a lot of people just go into this resolutions here and there, really just making wonderful resolutions. But then at the end of the day, they end up not even going beyond the first week of the month, and they've all forgotten those things that they say they want to stop or they want to start doing. Now, the better is those who actually think about setting up goals. Now, for me, I had stopped making resolutions a long time ago and had adopted goals, and I work with goals. And because goals for me is more detailed and it's more organized and it's more objective, than resolutions. Resolutions to me are just wishes, but the goals are more practical and are more intentional. Are more planned. So, if you don't plan to work, you are working actually to fail. So now, what I'm trying to say in a sense is this: today, goals are beautiful goals. And a lot of coaches out there will talk to you about goals. In fact, the smart goals are even better than just goals. By smart goals, I mean you have to have a specific. Your goals has to be specific. It has to be measurable. It has to be achievable. It has to be relevant. It has to be time bound. And by specific, it means, like, for instance, you are targeting from now to the end of the year, that's 12 months, you want to make, let's say, a 1.2 million naira, right? Now, that's specific. 1.2 million naira, that's specific. Then it's measurable. By the time at the end of the year, if you're not able to hit the 1.2 million naira, you hit 1 million naira, then you can measure to know whether you've hit 30% or 100% or 80% of your goals as measurable. Then is it achievable? Is it possible for you to achieve 1.2 million naira by the end of the year? Now, is it achievable based on your own resources, based on your own capacity, or based on your sources of income and the things you do? Can you be able to achieve that? Is it achievable? Then is it realistic? Oh, sorry, is it relevant? Or is it even relevant? Is it relevant? Is 1.2 million naira target for the year relevant to you? Yes, of course it is. We all need money, don't we? Now, time bound. Now, by being time bound is that you have a specific time within which to achieve this goal. Now, it is time bound because from January to December is a time. That's 12 months. So you intend to, specifically attain this goal within 12 months. Now, that sounds beautiful. That sounds wonderful. Now, if you have this goal and you can specifically and intentionally work on this, chances are very high. And you write them down and you break them into small bites, chances are very high that you're going to hit smash this goal by the end of the year. If you consistently work on every single objective that builds or wraps this whole goal together. But that is as beautiful as it can get. Now, as good as that is, I just want to let you know that faith-based goals are a little bit more higher, because this is what you do. Now, as beautiful as your goals are, there is what we call the unforeseen circumstances. Can your goals, your smart goals, take care of those? No, they can't. Now, even though you've set up your goals and they are smart goals and you're looking forward to achieving them, circumstances that are beyond your control, that cannot be mitigated by humans, that you cannot arrange, no matter your logic, no matter how smart your goals are, no matter how hard you work, no matter how good your ideas are, no matter how consistent and intentional you are, circumstances will come that will make it almost impossible for you to achieve these goals, either totally or all together. So what do you do? What then happens? I'll give you an example. Let's take back to the goal that we have of 1.2 million every year. Now, you can have everything worked out, but what if the source of income that you intend to use to achieve this goal finally goes off? Now, you lose your job, or probably you get ill, that you are now in the hospital, hospitalized for like 6 months. What happens? Can you achieve your goal? No. So, now this is where the idea or the concept of faith comes in. So, when you set up your SMART goals, back it up with faith. And faith does not require any evidences. It does not require any evidences or any substance for you to hold. You just do all of these goals and just hand it over. Hand it over to God Almighty in heaven, who is the founder, the finisher of our faith. All right? So, whatever you're going to do, whatever goals you're going to set, whatever idea you think you have you want to achieve for the year, trust me, you're not going to achieve it until and except God says yes. And if God doesn't say yes to anything you do, nothing you can do for yourself. So I am just encouraging you this year, as you go forward, make your goals smart, but above all, build them based on faith. Let the foundation for your goals this year be based on faith. And the only faith you can have is faith in God, not in human beings, not in your capacity, not in anybody, but on God. And I wish you a wonderful 2024. I'm going to be seeing you again next Sunday on the next episode of The Sermon. I love you all. My name is Tim Miyagi. Stay beautiful and stay in peace. Love you.